And I Cashy.
Dude, this is so cringy. What is happening?
Welcome back to Casiano Travels, home of the family that lives by car and plane. I'm MJ.
I'm Christine.
And I Cashy.
Where am I supposed to look when you're talking?
Straight into the lens.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a fun review. We decided that since we normally live by car and plane, we're going to be doing food reviews from all over the country right here in our own home.
Quarantine life is real. We've been at our home for 28 straight days and we have not left our house for any reason. We've got all our groceries delivered to our door and we just started picking up services from an app and a website called Goldbelly. Goldbelly delivers some of the most famous restaurants from all over the country straight to your door.
Basically frozen on dry ice. And we're gonna try out some different ones and review them for you. A lot of these we've actually had in person, so we're just gonna compare them and see exactly how close they are to eating there in person versus having it here at the house.
So this is not sponsored, but Goldbelly basically takes the travel out of going to some of the most famous restaurants in the country.
Today, we're gonna be having Emos Pizza. They're based out of St. Louis, Missouri. We've been there in person before. It's amazing, and so we're super excited to dig in today and see exactly how close it is to the real thing.
A little bit about Emos. They come in a very thin cracker style pizza. It's circular, but they cut it in squares. So they call that St. Louis style pizza. So another thing that sticks out about Emos Pizza is they use a cheese called Provel cheese, which I believe their family has like farms and they make this cheese on their farm is what I've been told. I don't know if that's true or not, but really good. It tastes incredible. It doesn't taste like any cheese that I've ever had before. So there's about 100 Emos locations and they're mostly all in Missouri. There's a couple in Kansas on the northeastern part of Kansas City and then a couple on the St. Louis side of Illinois. Other than that, you can't get Emos anywhere else. And like Christine said, we've all had Emos before. I've had it like 50 times. They actually just had it for the first time a couple months ago. Christine, what were your thoughts on it?
Oh, it was so good. It like definitely exceeded my expectations. It's just like a small joint, but it just is so good. It's so unique to most other pizza places. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, so in the past, I hated thin crust pizza. If I ever went to a pizza buffet and there was thin crust, I would skip over it in a heartbeat. Wouldn't even look twice at it. This kind of reinvented thin crust pizza for me. I still don't get it anywhere else but Emos, but I love their thin crust so much. It's the only one I'll eat. So this is how the packaging came out of the box. They shipped it in a kind of a dry ice styrofoam cooler and we bought 6 pizzas. And so this is one of the cheese ones that we bought. You know,
this is medium.
It's a medium size, it's a 12-inch, pretty small. Usually when I go here, I'll eat a medium or a large by myself just because how thin it is. But so there were a couple weird issues with our package. One was when I opened the box, it was completely just room temperature. All the ice had melted. It was just like empty plastic bags. So that worries me a little bit and I hope we don't get sick.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Everything's supposed to be frozen, dry iced, and it's supposed to feel like it just came out of a freezer. This was probably the most room temperature box that we've received yet. The other issue was they tell you to throw it on the middle rack in your oven without a pan when you cook it. And we had bread and cheese like melting through the cracks. So a little unorthodox for cooking frozen pizza and a little weird, but hey, who are we to judge Emos? I think Cash is ready to eat.
This is
All right,
mom's slice.
What do you think? Oh man.
I was a little worried about this, I'm not gonna lie. I don't feel like it looked exactly like it did in the restaurant.
It tastes just like it.
But it tastes exactly like it. It is so good. The cool thing that they do with their bacon pizza is that it's not just like bits of bacon, it's like actual full slices of bacon that they lay across the entire pizza and then they cover it with that cheese and it is so good. So it is like literally the whole surface of every single slice is entirely covered in bacon.
I feel like Dave Portnoy right now reviewing pizza. One bite, I'm not gonna say the rest because I don't want to get copyrighted. You know the rest.
This is good. That cheese though. What makes that cheese so different? Like, I can't figure out the taste.
It's a blend of like 3 to 5 different cheeses, is what I read. I know there's provolone in it. There's also some kind of special cheese that only they make.
It's like sweet but tangy, and like it's really hard to describe. Yeah. It's not like any other cheese.
It's different because everybody else uses just mozzarella, and not even good mozzarella in most places. It's just so unique. No one else does it. But this tastes exactly like I remember going to St. Louis and having a pizza there fresh. Very impressed.
Yeah, I am too. This tastes really good.
Cassie, what do you think? So there's a couple things we're using to determine our 1 to 10 rating. Obviously, number 1 is the taste, but we're also comparing it to how it tastes to what we remember when we went there and actually had it fresh. I know another thing we're looking at is visual appeal.
Overall, I would say this is like an 8.9 out of 10. It's really, really good. And it tastes like so on par with what you would have sitting down in the actual restaurant. I'm super impressed with it. That's what I really like so far about Goldbelly, is that it's not just like buying a frozen pizza at the grocery store. It tastes so different. Like it's exactly like going to the restaurant and eating there.
I'm gonna go for my second slice. I think I would give it a 9.1 out of 10. Visually, it doesn't look the exact same as it does if you buy it fresh out of the box.
Like looking at it, I feel like on camera, probably it does not do it justice.
Visually, it's not that great, but it's not ugly. It's just not pretty. Taste-wise, it tastes almost identical to getting a fresh pie. So I give it full points there. Just taste overall too, it's delicious. So 9.1 out of 10 is my final score. Emos Pizza on Goldbelly. Check it out for yourself.
Cheers.
Cheers. All right, guys, thanks for watching. We're gonna need you to leave now so we can devour the rest of this pizza. Be on the lookout for another Goldbelly review coming to you very soon. What city and famous restaurant are we picking next? You'll just have to wait and find out. If there's any places that you want us to try on Goldbelly, write those in the comments below. We'll be glad to try it out. We just realized, like idiots, we didn't cut the pizza in squares. Like it's supposed to be. The whole point of Emos Pizza is that it's cut in a square. Their motto is a square beyond compare. And we cut it like New York style pizza. I don't even know what we were thinking. And I apologize to everybody out there that had to go through this grueling image of seeing Emos Pizza cut like this. So I apologize. But it still tastes great.
It does.